do you know, it's as a manager, you can only come off after games and see what have we done right, what have we done wrong. And so I thought against Forest on Saturday we were excellent. I think it was a game that we should have won. Two other players have then took that into the Stoke game, you know, and obviously the key moments in the game have gone our way, probably a bit more than the Forest game, where key moments haven't gone our way. And we've come away with a fantastic result, but it's another game out the way, it's another challenge overcome, and we move on to QPR.
I know you don't like singling players out, but you must be pleased with Will Greg getting on the score sheet in the last couple of games.
Again, I don't like singling players out. I think when you pick players, it shows the confidence you've got in them. You know, we've got a fantastic squad at the minute of players, all chomping to play, all given from game to game everything they've got. You know, the results have been, in my opinion, probably better than what we could have hoped for. You know, with the tough start that we had, we're going into games now where the games are repetitive in the nature of QPR, another big club in the division. So you just keep working away. The players today are doing great. We're looking forward to the next game and let's see where it takes us.
In terms of QPR, what have you made of their start to the season? They've struggled a bit, haven't they?
Again, it's 4 games in, and you know, it's what people, you guys, the media, seem to want to build up. You know, teams are doing great or not. It's 4 games. You know, 4 games. And we're trying to say, you know, great start, bad start. They strengthened very well yesterday. You know, 2 quality players coming into the building. They've got a lot of good players. I was lucky enough to be at the game Tuesday night where they should never have been a goal behind at half time. They played very, very well. Threats over the pitch, good players on the pitch, you know, very experienced manager, you know, who's been there, seen it and done it. And we're in for a big game tomorrow, we're in for a big challenge, that's for sure.
Steve McClaren's says that this is going to be their biggest test of the season so far. It shows you a bit of respect to your boys, isn't it?
Steve's been an outstanding manager. You don't manage England without being an outstanding manager. You know, he's had a great career, and you know, for anybody who wants to question any manager after 4 games, it's just, in my opinion, it's ridiculous, but that seems to be the modern day game. I'm glad Steve speaks about us like that. I think, you know, for the respect our players are gaining at the minute is because of their performances on a football pitch, and you know, long may that continue.
In terms of the 2 players they bought yesterday, they brought in, does that make it a bit difficult to set up, not knowing how they're going to?
Again, we can't predict what Steve, his staff and their players will, not so much will do, but who he will pick and who he'll put on the pitch. Do you know, I think up till half time at West Brom, I think QPR were probably relatively pleased with things that were going on. You know, they were very unlucky against Sheffield United. They've lost to a 60th odd minute goal at Preston. You know, so the margins in football are very small. You know, obviously now we go into the game, they'll be buoyed by the 2 new lads coming in who are both Premier League strikers, both obviously very good players. You know, that's where it'll leave QPR. For us, it's about regrouping, it's about getting down there today, recovering from Wednesday night and trying to hit levels of performance that we believe is within our players.
In terms of transfer activity, I know you're a bit top heavy in loans, but is there any scope to maybe bring any more in?
I'm always active, me, you know, me lads, we like players. You know, the staff call them toys, and we like new toys at Christmas, the players do. Now we'll see, you know, we are top heavy on the loans, which is disappointing because I do feel we would have gone in the market for sure for another loan. Are we still looking? Yeah, we are. You know, will we bring someone in? I don't know.
In terms of possible players going out, I know that Jimmy Walker, there's reports that Rangers are interested in maybe taking him on loan.
No, I'm not going to debate, you know, individual players. It's something that I've tried not to do as a manager because you end up speaking about other people's players and different stuff. We're dead happy with our squad. You know, there's lads there who won't be on the bench, or, you know, the likes of Jamie that naturally we'll speak about because of circumstances. But until there's something to be said, you know, we'd rather just keep everybody working hard together for what we're all trying to achieve.
In terms of Saturday, squad-wise, any injury concerns?
Yeah, we do. We have a couple, unfortunately. A couple of lads won't make it. You know, the likelihood is it will be a changed team for Saturday, which is, on one hand, disappointing because the lads are doing smashing, you know, but on the other hand, it gives other lads an opportunity to come in and play. So we know we'll take good support to QPR, so there will be changes within the team. You know, some of them have been forced upon us. Possibly 1 or 2 have been due to the weight of fixtures as well. So fingers crossed for tomorrow.
Can you tell us who they are at all?
No, I'm not telling Steve McClaren and QPR. No, not at all. Let Steve work that out for himself.